is Dan from the Farm Trader magazine. Today we've got a SlurryKat SD35 from Brown Gear. This is a 25 tonne trailer with a rated carry 25 tonne. It's suited for guys with tractors and trainers that want to do dirt work through the winter, and then when silage season, put the silage size on and cast into maize or grass around. So first thing you notice with it, how well it tows around. We had it towed around this morning. I've cut it with a mazer in the Waikato. Even when full, that we got a 14 tonne load of it before, and just so smooth towing, even when it's in the air. It's a stable trailer. Show you a bit more in detail about it and have a walk around shortly. Today we're here at the SlurryKat SD35. It's a 25 tonne trailer, so it's rated to hold 25 tonne inside of it. The advantage with this nub trailer predominantly with silage sides you can add on, so the silage sides and bring it up to, I think it's 34 cube capacity, so it's a fair size trailer. The sparked up height is 1 metre high. From that height you can add another 200mm extension, so that gives you a bit more capacity when out in dirt, avoid spilling on the ground or whatever else. And the silage bin has 1500mm high, so once the silage bin's on, you're at 2.5 metres tight, and you got an extension on top there for your high side. So all in all, you got a high capacity trailer, whether in dirt or in silage form. Other part of this trailer, the body is 2.7 metres wide, and the base of the tyres is 2.8, so this gives a very stable footprint. It's well carting on hills and undulating terrain. So having the tyres just slightly wide of the bin, it's going to be nice and steady when going across a lot of hills. A few features in this trailer: sprung drawbar and hydraulic drop down jack. So that there, you can drop down, hydraulically to take your trailer. So the SlurryKat runs 36 tonne individually sprung suspension. There's 14 leaves in each of these springs. They're heavy duty, and other than they got 10 stud high speed axles, and it's all braked. They come standard with hydraulic brakes, and if you want air brakes, it's an optional extra. So they do that with air brakes. Seen one come in. Also auto grease is another optional extra. There's multiple ways you can configure these trailers for your needs. So to carry the load, they've opted for 1750 R26.5 tyres. So that's a large rolling diamond tyre, which makes it very easy to tow. Tows beautifully on the road. You wouldn't doubt it's there for the size of the trailer. It tows extremely well, extremely stable thanks to those axles and these tyres. So undulating terrain, you cruise over it no worries, even fully loaded. Especially when the ground's a bit soft, it floats very well. Another thing that the SlurryKat's got, it's got LED marker lights and tail lights, so well protected behind a Galf cover. And the paint on the SlurryKat, you can see it looks quite nice, quite well. They do a good guarantee on their paintwork. It's got premium two-pack paint. SlurryKat's facility for painting is up there with one of the best ones in the world, so their paintwork lasts a very long time. That's quite impressive. Another thing too with their tailgate, all the tailgates locked down vertically. The SlurryKat one locks horizontally, so there's no chance of lifting or popping out. So as it comes down, it'll come down and slide in and lock, so you get no chance of spillage on your road. So to tip that 25 tonne of payload you can get with dirt to a rock or whatever, is a 48 tonne tipping ram situated under there. So it's a multi-stage ram, single ram. They'll tip to a fair steep angle, so when you've got clay body trailer, it'll be less likely to stick. It's currently full of maize, but yeah, wet scales over, and we've been hauling our 14 tonne load of maize throughout the day. So constant load, fully load is about 14 tonne. So it's a fair whack of maize that sits inside of it. As you can see on the SlurryKat, instead of a low side, both sides are the same height, and this side's got cutouts in the steel, so when you're harvesting from the chopper you can still see into the bin quite nicely, whilst not limiting your capacity in the trailer. Because of the standard high side, so it's got that mesh low side that you can see into it, and then it's got this couple inches of high side, so you got something to blow against from the chopper. We're running on this Case Iron Puma 240 today. Suits the size of the machine very well, the trailer. Goes beautifully, stable, like undulating terrain and whatever else. Don't really know it's there. Another feature the SlurryKat has, got a tapered front, so it's got no drop down front, but it's tapered. So you can still back shoot into the trailer reasonably easy. And it has good distance from the tractor. We're running on a pickup hitch today, so that's bringing it in close to the tractor, and no worries at all. So at the front of the trailer here, you can see it's half pipe design. So it starts at a half pipe and goes to a square body at the very back. Even all the loads, whatever you put around it, comes out very easily. So for maintenance and greasing on this trailer, there's a row of grease nipples here, so it's all one grease bank, so it's central greasing. And so that makes it a lot easier to grease and keep well lubed. So along with that 48 ton tipping ram, it's also through a 3/4 hose. So it helps get the oil flow into the ram as quick as it can and comes out too, because it's such a big ram, takes so much oil. So you do need a good oil capacity to run this trailer, but like you need it for the job, so you got to deal with it. It's a high spec trailer, and it'll cut whatever you put in it. The added bonus to the SDT, you've got the same sort of hydraulic locking system for your tailgate, so it locks on these ones down here when you put your dirt sides on. And the bin literally just lifts off. You can lift it all off in one piece, which is an extremely helpful part. You don't have to unbolt them, take it apart in pieces. It just comes off in one unit, so when you want to go silage, you just drop it back on. Minimal bolts to deal with. Well, yeah, it makes the whole operation a lot more smoother, a lot easier. So overall, the SlurryKat is quite impressive today. A fair amount of product. Yeah, like I said, 14 ton loads. The Stingman certainly knew about the difference when it shows up to the stack, so you'll have to leave him to worry about that. So for all the SlurryKat equipment and gear, contact Brown or Uger Gear. Phone Gavin. He'll help you through all your needs and machinery, whatever else you need to get done to suit your operation. And for all the latest machinery for sale around the country and product reviews, check out farmtrader.co.nz or grab yourself a magazine.